Okay, so.
All right, let's start.
What is our podcast name again? I wanted to call it Co and Co.
No, it's not.
Okay, so we're Co and Co episode 1. How many podcasts have we started together at this point?
2.
Yeah. Okay, so what I want to do for this podcast is go over some of my old books.
Oh, are we recording right now?
Yeah.
Oh, already told me to finish my cereal. I still got a couple bites left.
Well, I was going to explain to you. Just don't eat into the mic.
The good people need to know my cereal.
Anyway, I wanted to show you my Mystic Moon. So when I was 12-ish, I wrote a fantasy series about magical horses, and that was called the Mystic Moon series. And so we have every single Mystic Moon book here. They're out of order, but I numbered them correctly. So,
well, there's 2 6s.
Yes, because there was for the last book, I had 2 versions of it. I had the Kelsey edition, which was book 6.
Yeah.
And therefore, the last book, that was the Kelsey edition of the book. So that was the version of it that wasn't scary for my cousin Kelsey.
Oh, okay.
Who's a bitch, by the way.
Fuck Kelsey.
Honestly, first... And then never talk to me again. Like, honestly, if you're listening, Kelsey, fuck you.
Yeah, which we know you are, Kelsey, you bitch.
What is this? Like to read your own...
No, it's actually going to be a really... circling back, but... Like, imagine if a book came out. Like, one of those, like, dragon fucking books or whatever they're called.
What does this mean?
Your microphone's... I don't know. It's picking up, so ignore it.
Okay.
But those dragon fucking... Whatever it's called.
Thorn of Roses.
Thorn of Roses or whatever. Imagine if they released 2 copies, exact same cover and anything, but they had different endings.
Yeah.
Like who she fucked.
Well, I actually plan to do that with my next book. Big spoiler.
Oh my god.
I plan to have it that you can select the ending.
What's our about? Co and Co? Coco.
Yeah. Well, Co and Co, because we're Cohen. So it's Co and Co.
Alright. So I think we should start from book 3.
From book 3?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's the teen pregnancy one.
Oh my god. How scandalous.
So there's a little lore missing, but
yeah,
I can explain it as we go along.
Okay. Very beautiful. Is that a horse penis?
That was done in Microsoft Paint.
Yo, those fucking spaghetti legs up front.
Very salty. I looked at this as a kid and I was like, this is art.
This is the best thing that's ever been made. Gandalf, or not Gandalf. Who's Van Gogh?
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. I'm a little tipsy.
Yeah, I gave you your Johnny Juice.
All right. The world of writing.
The wonder of writing.
The wonder tales.
I don't know who this is supposed to be. So I want to also add my alias, my pen name was a whole different alter ego that does not exist.
Not anymore.
And she was like a really cool, like 30-year-old woman who had her shit together.
Which is not us.
Yeah. And she had like a whole like world, and in her world she was a famous writer, and so I just wrote my books as her and wrote my books as if I was a famous writer. And I had a lot of unfounded confidence in myself back then, and now I don't.
Where'd it go?
Probably because of the reactions I got back then when I had so much unfound confidence. I had a lot of people putting me in my place. Rightfully so.
Which you did not listen to as well.
Well, I was not a good author back then. Arguably, I am a million times better now.
A million times 0 is still 0. Don't do that.
You made a mess.
I made a huge mess.
You've made a mess.
I'm playing with slime.
You're playing with ketchup slime. Okay, so this is our introduction for some reason. When Monique asked me if I'd like to write...
Monique?
Monique was the writer.
Oh, yeah.
This is my alter ego.
Gotcha. Sorry, I was not paying attention.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention, but how do I get the fucking slime back in?
Just don't touch it. When Monique asked me
You have
if
so
I
much fun stuff on your desk.
if I'd like to write a short story or such about the wonders of writing, I was so glad. I have never written anything before, but I think that writing a book, a simple book, a hobby book, a novel, a series book, is magic. The art of fictional writing can only be achieved by those with a passion for writing. Those who write not for money, but to bring characters to life in their own little world, to face everything we face and more.
You're the exact opposite. You write for money.
I don't get any money.
But that's the main purpose of
It's
writing.
not the main purpose of my writing. It's just nice when it happens. To capture them in their best and worst moments and put them in a little hardcover paperback book. What about ebooks?
What about ebooks?
And to truly know that you have made up characters and animals in your mind, specifically animals. Animals aren't characters.
Animals can be characters. Clifford, the big red dog.
I know, it's characters and
Brian
animals.
Griffin.
Animals separated from characters. In your mind, and put them through your greatest acts and tests and have them given a life of their own. Anyone who writes cannot write for fame or money, but for the love of writing. You cannot write. Stephen King, you're not a writer.
No, he's not. He's a fucking weirdo.
He is kinda
Hey,
weird.
man, how do I finish this It book?
Oh no!
How do I
Don't talk. Don't talk about.
Fuck Stephen King.
Well,
More
I
like
mean,
Stephen Jester because he's a joke. Get it?
when Monique gave me the manuscript of this book, she
Have
asked
you
me
ever read the
who-
ending of it? It ends with a.
Stop.
Sorry.
She asked me who my favorite character is. I said Amy, and she asked me why. Because she is the biggest tomboy punk I have ever seen, heard, or read about, I replied. She broke out laughing as she then said, "You do know I based her on you, right?" I gave a grin and began laughing myself. Then I thought, you can base people in your book on people, and the magic is even greater when that person reads your book. I feel like all characters are kind of based on people to some
really?
extent. Yeah.
Hitler.
The fuck does Hitler have to do with anything? Hitler was real.
I forgot.
Hitler existed.
Oh my god.
I think that is truly the wonder of writing. Carla, Pammy, Lucille. This is not a person.
Carla, Pammy, Lucille. Those are all like first names.
Here we go.
Jesus, that's a lot of fucking writing. Little fucking tiny baby Sully did.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I did this all over the span of like 3-ish years.
When'd you have time for school?
I didn't go to school.
Oh.
Alicia sat in bed reading a new book she got. Timeless was the book's name. I'm gonna cry.
Timeless was the book's name. The book's name was Timeless. Timeless was the book's name. Fucking author right here.
Stop. One of the Many by Chloe Withers. Alicia's favorite author. Her teenage daughter, Amy, enjoys reading her too, but Kyle would rather stay in his own world reading science books or history.
Nerd.
Not romance novels or horror novels. And Bo, Alicia's husband, here we go with the exposition, rather just keep himself busy working on his job. Bo is a police officer.
Is he afraid?
I don't think he's a police officer anymore because he nearly died from the serial killer in book 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, the horse saves them.
Oh, thank goodness.
And then all of a sudden in book 2, I decided the horse should also talk. He didn't start talking, but it started with no fantasy stuff whatsoever. The second book introduced all the fantasy. The first book was supposed to be completely like realism.
But fuck that shit.
Yeah. Mystic and Celeste now have their full caramel. Kyle and Amy named her when they were little. Where little? But things have changed since then. Joey, the Bink. So a Bink
What the fuck is a Bink?
I was about to explain. A Bink is a magical talking bunny. And some of them speak French.
Why is Bink capitalized?
I don't know. Still hops around every now and then and eats the bugs in the garden. Do bunnies eat bugs?
I think bunnies will eat a bug or two. Hey, Alexa, do rabbits eat bugs?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, ordinarily, rabbits do not eat any bugs, including Alexa.
Dummy! Bunnies don't eat
I
bugs.
got fact checked.
These animals are
Well, maybe the binks.
Or
eat
maybe
bugs.
Binks eat bugs.
Maybe binks.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, fart.
No, please. But Mystic has been feeling funny again, feeling like something is going to happen again, like when Tyron arrived. Tyron was a Drafox, and a Drafox is a magical fox that can turn into a dragon.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, and they can talk too. And they're evil.
I feel like I'm missing a lot of fucking lore by picking the third book in the series.
Only Tyron pledged to be good about 10 years ago when he first met Corey.
As long as he
Was
fucking
his-
said he pledges. As long as he said, I don't know.
Tyron
Oh,
was
well,
running
tipsy.
along, nervous about what Marinka had said. I don't know who Marinka is. He must find a wife before tomorrow. He has already wasted 2 days.
What a dummy.
He suddenly stopped and looked at a beautiful female Drafox down by the lake. She was drinking water and splashed some on herself. A pink and yellow delight. But when she turned to see Tyron, she fainted to a dark blue. They can also change colors. She fainted to a dark blue with light blue spots. She came up to him and asked, "Who are you?" "I'm Tyron," he said, shaking. "I'm Corey." They both smiled and have been together ever since.
Corey in the house.
Marinka, queen of the... Oh, that's who Marinka is. She's the queen of the Drafoxes.
Well, I'm glad.
Died in shock.
Oh my god.
After seeing Tyran coming into the palace with Corey by his side. He still hasn't married her, but plans to. But not everything was okay now.
Oh
Just a few blocks off from Alicia's house was Chloe Withers' house. Wasn't she the writer?
no. You tell me.
From outside, you could hear her and her husband fighting. He came to the window to close the shades. Miles off, you could hear a smash, a scream, and a single gunshot. Alicia woke to the horrible sound. Bo got up and looked around. "Did you hear that?" he asked.
Did you
Yes,
hear that?
it sounded like a murder was just committed.
It sounds like a murder was just committed.
Alicia said. Cameron came running in. His sister Yasmin was right behind him. Cameron and Yasmin are her twin son and daughter. She has two pairs of twins. One pair of twins was adopted back when she thought she couldn't have kids. And then she had another pair of kids.
What are the odds? That's like 4 kids.
Yeah.
That's like 4 more kids than I want.
Yeah. Mom, we heard a gunshot, Cameron said, gasping as he spoke. Yasmin agreed as she nodded her head. Bo grabbed his cell phone and dialed 911. He's a police officer.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like, breaker, we got a 10 fucking 6, 7, 4, 20, 69.
The cops surrounded the area. Blood was on the floor and a gun was left behind, but there was no sign of the murder victim. "Who leaves behind all the evidence yet doesn't leave the body?" a cop asked from behind. Bo walked onto the scene. After all, he is a cop. He searched the room for evidence with another cop behind him. "What happened?" Bo asked her. "Well, apparently this is the home of some famous writer, Chloe Withers. According to a woman walking her dog, her and her husband were fighting. She continued walking, heard a bang, a slam, a scream, and finally a gunshot. She turned around and the door was wide open. We think that whoever murdered her must have gotten rid of her before anyone saw, but left everything else. Conveniently. Isn't it obvious? Her husband killed her," Bo said. "Not everyone thinks so. Why would he bang down the door first, slam it, then open it again once the murder was over?" The cop suggested. "Maybe to create the illusion that someone came in and did it," Bo suggested. "Look, we have the gun, we have her husband. We're going to see if he really did kill her," the cop said. Bo went over to the gun used to kill her. "Hold it, this gun doesn't have any bullets in it, yet only a single shot was heard. Our killer is messing with..." Huh?
You tell me.
"This gun doesn't have any bullets in it, yet only a single shot was heard. Our killer is messing with..."
What do you mean there's gun as a single no bullet? They've been shot. They don't stay in. They go. They leave. The casing, like they not see like, oh hey, is there a casing anywhere? Or something?
Maybe I thought that like.
But it fires the whole bullet.
No, like I thought that you had to like have all of the bullets in a gun before it would shoot.
No, you just need one in the chamber.
When I was a child, I was stupid. Okay.
What about now?
I'm still a little stupid. No one is messing with anything. Now put the gun down. You're going to get the fingerprints messed up. Bo's a very bad cop.
Honestly.
The cop. They're all very bad cops. Almost like they were written by a child.
Almost like couldn't be the case.
You're going to get the cop demanded. Bo gently put the gun down. He hoped he didn't ruin anything. Bo looked to the other side where the blood pile of blood,
like stacked on top of each other.
Aren't you going to clean that up?
What do you mean clean that? Oh, this is a little messy and yucky. I don't want to leave it here.
We're going to take test samples, the cop said. Bo looked over to some footprints leading to the bedroom. Did you guys notice those footprints?
That was crazy, man.
Bo continued asking, what foot? You mean the shoe prints? They were left by one of our cops. He had to go.
You gotta go.
They're all
potty.
terrible cops.
Yeah, he really had to piss, so he shit all over the fucking crime scene.
No, could you please leave us so that we could do our job, the cop asked. Bo flipped his hands back and walked out of the room, but he was still suspicious about those footprints.
Just weird.
So, some nutty killer bangs down the door just as Chloe and her husband are fighting. Sounds unreal to me, Amy said as she went over to grab her coffee. I don't know. Dad found a lot of extra evidence, Kyle said, reaching for his coffee. Amy put down her cup quickly as she took... Amy put her cup down as she quickly took a sip. She's not dead, Amy said with her mouth wide open. What? Kyle said as he choked, trying to drink. Maybe she wanted it to make it look like she died, so she faked her own death, Amy said, getting out of her seat and walking around the table. You're nuts.
You're nuts.
I surely
You're
feel
in possession
bad.
of nuts.
I surely feel bad for whatever guy lands up with you, Kyle joked. Amy began remembering the old times. She was a prissy little princess, always worried about getting the cutest outfits or the cutest new toys.
Literally me.
And Kyle was such a weirdo, into dragons and fire and boy stuff, because only boys can like dragons.
Dragon D's nuts.
Now Kyle is an A+ student, and Amy had rather hang out with the guys. Not much has changed, right?
Right?
This is so bad.
This is awful bad.
I think you're nuts. She
Maybe
said, hitting
for
him
like
on the
a
back.
tween-esque.
I was
story.
12 when I wrote this.
Yeah, I can see like a 12-year-old fucking with this, maybe. Not really, actually. I take it back. This is pretty shit. No offense. I'm sure it was really good when it came out. Like, but it's like with time, it kind of aged pretty slowly.
When I was a kid, I was like, this is gonna rival Twilight. Like, I
Yeah.
am the next Harry Potter. Like, this is so good.
I can see that.
Kyle was just about to take a sip of his coffee, and it went right into his nose. Mom! He tried to scream as the burning coffee drained through his nasal passages. Amy began laughing as hard as she could. She couldn't wait to tell all her buddies at
Couldn't wait
school
to come.
what she did to her poor brother. Amy, stop teasing your brother. He has enough trouble getting friends at school, Alicia said, grabbing Amy's backpack. It had a green dragon fighting a tiger. Kyle's was just a plain blue backpack. Amy ran out the door as Kyle grabbed a tissue for his nose. Coffee up the nose? Alicia asked as he ran out the door. Wasn't she watching?
Classic coffee up the nose.
He nodded yes as he ran down the stairs outside. That's the third time this week. I wish he would just stop drinking it, Alicia said with a sigh. As Bo was getting ready for work, his phone suddenly rang. We have a problem, Bo, the lady cop from last night said. What happened? Bo asked, getting his shirt. The blood on the floor was fake, she said. Bo dropped his shirt to the floor. What? Was there any real blood at all? Bo asked. Nope. It's all cheap blood, probably bought at a joke store, she said. Are we going to investigate? Bo asked, excited.
This is not suspicious at all.
You are going to the joke store. You are the best with asking questions. There, how did I do the wrong fucking apostrophe? Look. Don't do that. Don't put that on your face. Don't. Where were we?
Apostrophe. Poo-poo.
You are going to the joke store. You are the best with asking questions. They're sending you out with Abby, she said. Bo dropped his shirt again. He never picked it back up.
It's on the floor.
Not Abby. Last time you sent me out with her to investigate, she asked the guy for his phone number. What
Oh my
guy?
God, so
The murderer?
scandalous. Hey, you're pretty cute, murderer. You
Bo
can murder
yelled.
this pussy.
He wouldn't say he
Can I
hated
say
Abby.
pussy?
I will bleep it out.
Murder this pussy.
But she isn't the kind of person you'd want to be around, ever. Sorry, but everyone else already has a case they're working on, she said as she hung up. Why couldn't Alicia have been a cop? Though she was, but that's history by itself. That's never addressed again.
Never addressed again.
Corey, I told you to quit
Corey.
hiding on me, Tyran yelled as Corey disappeared from his sight. Every time he says something, she runs off, like she's shy or something. Aren't they dating? Tyran searched for her in some nearby bushes. Corey, where are you? He whispered. Suddenly something came walking up from behind him. He turned around quick as he could. Corey, he said, looking. The creature came around to his back.
Came in his eyes. Came in
Boo!
his
It
ass.
yelled. Tyran jumped and ran off. Come on, Tyran. You never want to have fun, Corey yelled. You know what? You never want to slap my fucking fox
Nuts.
pussy.
Oh, yeah. Bro, you can't say pussy. You just said I can't say it. You're gonna have to censor that.
Tyran was long gone by now. She heard a yelping sound and a car horn, a crash, and a screech. Corey got worried. Her and Tyran always played near roads, and now they've paid for it.
Shem, even he's upset with this.
There's no reason for them to have been playing near roads other than I needed drama. Tyran, Corey yelled, running towards him. She stopped as a man walked out of his car. Tyran laid on the ground next to his car. Corey gasped. Just a moment ago, they were playing and wrestling in the woods. I thought you were wrestling by the road.
Maybe it's like right next to the woods.
And now her boyfriend is lying in the middle of the road. Tyran, Corey yelled. The man sat down next to Tyran and picked up his phone and dialed. Dialed what? It's a dead fox.
The dead fox number.
Corey stayed back, just trying to get a closer look. It sounded like the man was calling for someone to come pick up Tyran. What was poor Corey to do? Caramel was running around.
Who's Caramel?
The horse was moving around chasing Pepper, the family dog. After almost being killed by Tyran, she has made a good recovery. She only has a broken paw now, but still, that was a long time ago, and she's an old dog now. If she isn't careful, then her next injury she may not recover from.
Last.
Mystic looked out of the window of the stall, picturing himself as a little foal again, running around chasing bugs and eating flowers.
They don't eat bugs.
This is a horse eating flowers.
Alexa, do horses eat bugs?
Flowers!
From Flora.com. Horses have been
It's
known to
wonderful
eat
eating a
Never
horse,
mind.
though Celeste had rather just hang out and do older horse things. Mystic
What are
loved
older horse things?
I don't know. Mystic loves
Taxes?
running, feeling wind flying in your mane and tail as you pick up speed every 5 seconds and then slow down every 4 seconds. That's so oddly specific.
You it sounds like you had to Google that.
Then falling in the... I don't even know how you'd Google that. At what speeds do horses pick up and lose speed?
4 seconds.
Then falling in the soft grass and rolling around in it. Then rolling over on your belly and sneezing and sighing. It's great to be a horse. What is this? What is this?
I'm sorry, babe. Do you hate being a horse?
What is this font change? This is so dramatic.
I mean, it's like talking. Like you talk with like an accent.
Amy
Isn't
sat
that my brother a dork?
Amy sat in class looking over at her dorky brother Kyle. He was sitting like a perfect little boy, paying attention. He's like 16.
Such a little boy.
Paying attention to the teacher and listening. What kid listens to every word that the teacher says? Amy grabbed her dragon notebook and licked her finger and placed it in some
Like
paper
your pussy.
in the notebook. It's always easier to tar paper when it's wet. It's quieter, too. She began tearing the slobber-covered paper. She wrote a message on it and passed it to Jason, her friend. Isn't my brother a dork? She wrote. She left some space for him to add a reply. What a teacher's pet. If he was any more like an obedient dog, we'd have to lock... This is so mean.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What has your brother done to you?
He's just being a good little boy. I can't imagine ever bullying one of my friends who's just being a sweet little
You
boy in the
bully
corner.
everybody. You're mean.
I'm very
You're
nice.
very mean.
Look how much goop I got out.
Thanks. Jason wrote, he looked around the room, then passed it back to her. Do you want to do something after school? She wrote. She looked around too before passing it back. Can't be too careful. Some dumb kid may raise their hand and shout that she's passing notes. Like what? He quickly added. Maybe the movies, she quickly wrote. Nah, I was thinking. He stopped and gasped as the teacher crossed her arms in front of him. Passing notes in class, Mr. Cardelius, the teacher said with an angry grin on her face. But I wasn't. I'll see you after school, Mr. Cardelius. The name Cardelius is so
Cardelius.
magical. The teacher stopped him before he could finish. Amy felt bad, and Jason was super mad at her. Thanks a lot, he whispered. You were passing the note back! You bitch. You want to get in trouble for talking now? Shut up, she said, peeping. Amy's really mean. Peeping over to him. Miss Shade, the teacher said, looking over to her. Now we are both in trouble, you blabbermouth, Amy whispered back to him. Jason gave a grin. All he wanted was for her to be in trouble, too. Amy and Jason have been friends since they were just little kids. Now listen, you kids have been getting into trouble.
Hello?
Hello, my son.
Hey, Dad.
I'm calling you because, what are you doing on Wednesday evening and Thursday?
Let me check my schedule. Jerking off?
No, it's Yom Kippur. You must stay. You can't work.
I can't jack off?
No.
Oh,
It's
man.
against the religion.
I'm sure God will give me a slide for at least one stroke.
No, not but that tiny little bed.
Ah! Oy vey.
Who's talking?
Oh! Woo, woo!
Oh.
You heard that, huh?
Well, but
Apparently she doesn't want to fool around tonight.
I think so.
Insulted me. So are you working? Just curious.
Yeah, I am working.
Oh, my Johnny, what have I taught you? What have I taught you?
What you taught me is that I gotta fucking work to pay the bills.
Oh, okay, yeah, that too. All right. Well, just be safe and say your prayers to your ancestors that left the earth.
Sounds good. Can't wait.
Go hiking when you're not working?
When you're not working, would you
Of-
like to go hiking?
Oh, that sounds lovely. You want to go hiking, babe?
Great.
I've been wanting to go hiking. Johnny doesn't want to go hiking.
Hiking's scary.
Well, when me and Lisa take a trip up there, we're going hiking.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Check the fall.
No. All right. Love you, son.
Love you too.
Bye.
Gizzard.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Sally.
All right. Sorry for that.
Now listen. You kids have been getting into trouble a lot lately. Jason, you pulled the excuse me.
Bless you.
Jason, you pulled the emergency alarm when with there was no emergency.
With there be no
You
emergency.
splattered paint and glue over a random kid's locker. You brought a parrot to
Can't
school.
just say random kid. They can't just say Timothy's locker.
You
Is
brought
that
a
his name? Random kid.
That's his name. Random J Kid. You brought a parrot to school and made it say big butt to your science teacher. You put lizards in my desk and you gave me an apple with a fake rat hand hanging out of it. Amy, you stuffed a kid in a trash can, stuffed two kids in a locker, and went into the girls' shower room and took their clothes. You have done many things beyond to be mentioned. I see a pattern here. Yeah, Amy is terrible, and Jason is also terrible.
Hold on.
But Amy's slightly more terrible, I'd argue. What are you doing?
Stop shoving it back in.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Keep.
The teacher said, looking to Amy and Jason. Well, just do 30 minutes. Well, let's finish this chapter.
Sounds good.
Okay.
And then we can talk about it.
Yeah. I see a pattern here, the teacher said, looking at Amy and Jason as she mentioned the things they've done. If you think we're dating, then we
Jesus.
aren't, Amy said. Jason was about to say something before her, but quickly became quiet. Well, I do hope you stop competing for worst teen of the year, the teacher said.
Jesus.
We aren't competing, we're just bored, Amy said before Jason could say anything. Well, all I can say is I hope you two start dating because you are really causing a ruckus in the school when you aren't together, the teacher said, getting out of her chair. That's really
Fucking weird.
Really weird.
Shipping students together.
Yeah,
Then again,
shipping.
I would do the same thing if I was a teacher. I would definitely
You would take bets on who would end up together.
not just take bets, but I would ship students together. Like I would like assign them projects like together. Like
write fan fiction about them.
write fanfic about them. Oh, I got my Peter Griffin socks on.
Yeah, you do. It's not the new ones.
Not the new ones. These are the old ones.
Meanwhile, Kyle was waiting for Amy to come out. He waited and waited and waited. Did she ever come out? Well, he's still waiting. To this day, 10 years later.
Oh my god, 10 years have gone by.
This is more than 10 years ago. This was 2009. How long ago was 2009?
15? 16 years?
15,
16.
Alexa, how many years ago was 2009?
2009 and 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
My fucking god. Yeah, so this is 15 years old. Suddenly, Amy came running out. Amy, I thought you wanted me to walk you home, Kyle yelled as Jason ran out following her. Kyle is very nice to the sister who's very mean to him.
Victim complex.
Jason is walking me home, she yelled, running out the door. You bitch! Jason is... What?
Aren't they gonna fucking walk in the same direction anyway since they both live in the same home?
Yeah, but, you know, Jason's walking her home.
Jason's gonna rearrange her guts.
He yelled as he followed her. Jason finally caught up to Amy. Amy turned around to look at Kyle running after her. Just wait until everyone thinks we're dating, she whispered to him. He started laughing. They loved playing jokes on people. This by far had to be their worst yet. What happened to my sister? Kyle said as he watched the two walk off. So how much more of this is
Oh,
in
Jesus.
this chapter? Okay, it's not too much more. We can make it.
You think we can power through?
I think we can power through.
Let's do it.
Meanwhile, Bo was off to find out what the heck happened last night. He scattered the house looking for an answer. This is like 10 stories going on at the same time.
You got a lot of side plots going.
Yeah. This is so weird. Fake blood on the floor. A famous rich writer gets shot, yet her body is nowhere to be found. The main suspect has an alibi, so it isn't him. What the heck happened? He kept asking himself. Suddenly his phone rang. Yes, son, he answered, looking around the house. Dad, your daughter is dating.
Oh my god.
Kyle said. Bo dropped his notebook. I hope you mean Amy and not Yasmin, he said. Yasmin's the younger one. Yes, it's Amy. Your tomboy little girl is dating, Kyle said, disappointed. Oh, well, that's fine. It's about time she took an interest in boys, he said, picking up his notebook. Dad, she's not dating any normal boy. She's dating Jason Cardelius.
Like he knows. Oh my god, Jason Cardelius?
Kyle yelled. Bo shook his head. Not that punk who put lizards in the teacher's desk. Bo asked. Yes, he also poured glue and paint in and around my lockers.
We gotta fucking recount all of his fucking accomplishments.
Kyle was random kid.
Oh no.
Kyle pointed out. Let's hope she doesn't marry him, Bo said as Kyle was about to hang up. Foreshadowing.
Bum bum bum.
Oh, and one more thing. I overheard them talking about coming over for dinner tonight, Kyle added. That's your mom's problem for now, Bo said, hanging up. Kyle put his phone in his pocket as he watched Amy and Jason walking on home. Kyle was very protective of his sister. Nobody goes near her without talking to him first. Well, Mr. Cordelius, you want to date my sister? You're going to have to go through me first. You're going to have to date me first.
Yeah, you gotta kiss me. And everything you do to her, you do to me.
Alicia was preparing dinner when Amy walked in. Mom, there's someone I'd like you to meet, Amy said, running in. Alicia was surprised to hear Amy's girly accents.
Well, like a fucking valley bitch.
She put on the Taylor Swift accent.
What's the I never even heard Taylor Swift ever talk.
I haven't either.
Does she have a voice? I think she just sings.
I don't know. She's actually AI.
Probably, I believe that.
But her eyes dropped
Got
when she saw Jason walked in.
Oh, she had proposed to. She didn't get married yet.
I don't care.
Do you think we'll get an invite?
No. Mom, this is Jason, she said. Hi, Jason said shyly. Hi, Alicia said, grabbing Amy's arm and walking her into the kitchen. Wasn't she already in the kitchen? They're already in the kitchen. She was preparing dinner, so she's in the kitchen. Where is she preparing dinner if she's not in the kitchen?
The study.
Preparing dinner in the study?
Yeah.
Please tell me this boy is just your friend, Alicia whispered. Mom, he is the cutest, sweetest boy in the whole school, Amy said, jumping up and down like a little girl who just won a pony. I knew that you'd find some boy someday, Alicia said, walking back to cook. Amy was a little confused that her mom didn't put up more of a fuss than that. Wasn't she just against it? Like a sentence ago? Me and Jason are going upstairs to study, Amy yelled, walking upstairs just to trigger her mom's, oh no, you're not, Gland. Oh no, you're not, Gland.
Oh, no, you're not, Gland.
Very well, she said, cooking.
What does that mean? Where's the horse?
They're coming. Your ma ain't buying it, Jason whispered to Amy. I know. What can we do to make her mad? Amy asked. Jason turned away. I'm not kissing you, he said. This boy is gay. Why not? Amy asked. You're the biggest tomboy in school. It would be weird, he said, turning back to her.
Compared to like the other smaller tomboys.
What if I go put on my mom's makeup? Amy asked loud enough so that her mom could hear. Oh, no, you're not, she yelled from the kitchen. Fine, when Dad comes home then, Amy asked him again. Nope, he said, turning away. Amy grabbed his arm and hugged it like a teddy bear. I'll start calling you dorky pet names at school, she tried to convince him with a little girly voice. Fine then. When your dad comes home, we'll freak him out, he said, turning to her. She sneaked a quick kiss on his cheek. He made a weird face as he rubbed it off. You love it, she said, cuddling him. Kyle came rushing in. Oh no, you two already killed Mom.
Oh my goodness.
Kyle yelled, running into the kitchen. What is wrong with your brother? Jason asked her. I don't know, Amy said, walking over to her skateboard. Yes! Jason yelled, running outside. There's nothing he loved more than skateboard. She didn't even say skateboard. She was just reaching for it. She could have been moving it away. He's just screaming, yes!
Skateboard.
Yes!
Jesus, that was going nuts.
There's nothing she loves more than skateboarding.
That
Amy
one
loved
loves
it
skateboarding.
too. She loved it when her dog Pepper would start a race with her. But
I
right
feel like
now,
you named a lot of the stuff after your past animals. I hear Pepper, which is like Peppy, and then Mystic, obviously.
well, actually, Mystic. Actually, Mystic the dog was named from the book.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
you're such a fucking dweeb.
Stop! What the fuck?
I slipped.
You did not slip. You kicked me. Pepper. But right now, Pepper is too busy thinking about Jason. That dream. The dog has a crush on the boy.
Happens.
That dreamy boy Amy dragged home. She watched as Jason threw Amy off her skateboard just so he could have a turn. Pepper just stared and dreamed. She finally jumped out of her cozy bed outside and rushed over to her. Jason turned around as Pepper followed him. Hey, that's a pretty dog. Oh no. Jason runs away with Pepper. Jason said as he got off to greet Pepper. Her name is Pepper, Amy. How many times are we going to say Pepper? Amy said, getting a little jealous of her dog. Getting jealous of her dog.
Dog cock blocking.
Jason knelt down and rubbed Pepper's belly. Amy tried several attempts to focus Jason's attention more on her and not her dog. Finally, she looked over and saw her dad's car driving in. Jason, my dad, she yelled as Jason moved out of the way. Pepper followed him closely behind. We were supposed to kiss, remember? Amy asked him, looking into his eyes. What if this was more than just a simple joke? What if she was What if she was falling for the bad boy in school? Can't we still skateboard a little? This dude is not hetero. He asked with a puppy dog pout. Amy walked inside as Bo got out of his car. My dad is a cop. Have fun, she yelled, walking inside. Bo took a deep breath as he walked up to Jason. You must be Jason. Glad to meet you, Bo said, walking in. Jason looked over to the road. A school bus was pulling up. Cameron and Yasmin came running out. Who's that guy? Yasmin asked. Must be Amy's new friend, Cameron said. The two continued running in. Jason followed. What's for dinner, dear? Bo asked. Mashed potatoes and lasagna. That's very carby. Alicia yelled. The family gathered up by the dinner table.
Vegetables?
Nope. Potatoes are a vegetable.
Yeah, but not like a good vegetable.
They're pretty tasty.
Not like a
vegetables.
broccoli or like a Brussels sprout.
Maybe there's Brussels sprouts in the lasagna. Yasmin and Cameron sat in the same seat to save room for Jason. Jason sat down on a chair next to Amy, and Bo and Kyle just stared at them. Alicia began serving everyone. Mommy, is Amy going to marry that guy she's sitting next to? Yasmin asked, pointing to Jason. If she does, I hope it's not tomorrow. Alicia said.
Yeah, I'm busy tomorrow.
This mom just does not give a shit. Bo began eating a little, then stopped to ask Jason a question. So, Jason, do you plan on marrying Amy? This is their first time meeting this kid.
Already planning the wedding.
He said, leaning on the table. Alicia smacked him as she poured gravy on her mashed potatoes. I'm only 17, sir, Jason said, taking a sip of Amy's water. Amy turned away.
She's only 17.
This was not going the way she planned.
17.
When are we going to kiss and freak them out? Amy whispered to Jason. When I'm ready and your dad isn't out to kill me, he whispered back. Amy grabbed his hand and rushed outside. On the porch, Amy closed the door and held Jason's hands. I think we made a mistake, Amy said, looking into his eyes. What do you mean? He asked. I think I'm in... Bang! A gunshot was heard from miles away. Amy rushed to Jason's side. He held her close, trying to protect her. What was that? Alicia yelled, running out. This is a very dangerous neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Bo looked over to Amy. She was shaking in Jason's arms. It reminded him of Alicia and him when they were younger. Time flew by, and time would fly by for them, too. They'd get married, start a family. Someone died!
Is that another bang I'm seeing?
And he would volunteer to babysit whenever they want to go out. A few moments earlier, Corey was running through the forest. Tyran had transformed into a lion and killed the man who was about to shoot him down. When cops arrived, Tyran was nowhere to be seen, and poor Corey was left to fend for herself. She ran through the forest and jumped logs and rivers until out of nowhere, bang! Corey was shot down.
Oh, God.
Some vets took her, and now here she lay in a cold cage. A pink fox? Impossible. She was food dyed. Not just died, food dyed specifically. A lady vet, as opposed to
just a regular vet.
A gentleman vet, said, looking in on her. Nope, that's her real fur. We tried washing her 5 times. It didn't come off. We even tried DNA testing. She's really a pink fox.
It said right here on the DNA, pink fox.
A doctor said, coming in with a clipboard. If he was coming in, he wouldn't have hurt her. Corey gazed in and out as people walked around, holding cats and dogs. Where is she?
In the vet.
Yeah, but like, who's carrying cats and dogs back and forth in front of her?
Lady vets.
She had no idea where she was or how she got here. And where was Tyran? Maybe she was part of some mad science experiment. Maybe there's more of her, a vet said, still
You just say, oh,
looking
it's
at her.
an anomaly. Like, oh, that's weird. I
Yeah,
mean, there's like albino fucking raccoons.
There's that weird scarlet owl.
There's like a golden heifer.
Corey shook her loopy head around. Well, she's healthy, a doctor said. Corey looked over at her back. She got shot! What do you mean? She had white wraps all around her. What happened to her? Where am I? She asked herself. All the vets heard was yelping. I'll look around the place she was shot later on today to see if she had any tags. That just fell off when she was shot? The doctor said, going out of the room. The lady vet kept staring at Corey. Are you truly a pink fox? She asked her. Corey shook her head. You moron, of course I'm pink. Don't you know anything about dress foxes? Females are naturally lilac, red, blue, or pink. Corey continued barking. You have quite the temper, Fluffy, the lady vet named her. Fluffy! You would dare call me Fluffy once more, and I will rip your eyes out, Corey yelled. The lady vet shook her head and went to turn out the light. Corey kept on barking as she left the room, leaving her all alone. She soon began howling, and all the dogs followed. She missed her wide-open land of Drafoxania, chasing bunnies and running the roads with Tyran, running the dangerous fucking roads that run through Drafoxania. It was always so wonderful. Now she finds herself abandoned in a cold cage on top of a dog and below a cat. She felt middle-ranked, but none of this was about ranking. She had to find her Tyran and get out of here soon.
All right, baby.
So that was chapter 1.
Jesus, that was only chapter 1?
Mm-hmm.
So overall, How would you say?
Oh my God! There's a picture of the that's the Bink. That's Joey. He's ready
why
for
is he
war.
for war?
Because there's a nuclear attack that
He looks
happens.
like a nuclear attack.
Yeah, after Amy gets pregnant through the magic chosen child kiss with Jason, because they're both chosen children.
Gotcha.
And if they kiss, the first time they kiss, they will make a baby, and
Like
that baby
Jesus.
will be a horse.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Thank you for explaining that.
Yeah, and it will grow really fast. So by the fourth book, she has a grown child who is a horse.
Ah.
And there's a war, and there's a bomb that gets dropped, and nobody dies. They just get displaced. It like throws them off, and some of them land in Quatrana.
So,
And
circling back,
yeah,
your story,
yeah.
best story I have ever heard. It put me in a mood for chicken tenders. I don't know if that makes sense.
No.
Can we get chicken tenders?
No.
You hate me.
Anyway, continue to talk about how wonderful this is while I show you the art
Jesus.
in the fourth book.
This
We
one's
have
so
some
clean.
beautiful illustrations
Done by whom?
done by Monique Tether herself.
Wow.
Um,
Is that from
Beautiful.
Monique? Wow.
This is, I believe this is the queen, the king of Quatrana and the new queen of Draphoxania are joining the forces. See, the Draphoxes have been at war with the Quatras, which are the magical horses.
Oh.
And they both have their own kingdoms. And I believe they were responsible for the bomb dropping. I think that was the Draphoxes. I don't remember. I don't know who these characters are. But one of them speaks with such wisdom.
Wow.
And they have pink
Hoofs.
hooves. So, yeah. What is your opinion? This is a chicken attacking a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yes.
So this book is all about Amy finding her family after the war, and it's kind of a Alice in Wonderland type of deal. She meets a lot of interesting characters. Yeah.
What is wrong with that dog?
That's a Draphox.
Why is his neck like that?
His name is Skimper.
Why is his neck like that?
She went to epilepsy.
That's where I'm gonna be.
I
But
think
why the horse got that booty?
I think this is her son. Yeah, Amy clapped for her boy as he neighed and reared in his new Quattro horse body. Yeah, so this is her son. The
It
human,
looks just like her.
the human teenager's pregnancy led to this horse.
It has her eyes. And his dad's hooves.
I don't even think I ever drew Amy. This is the French Bink, Rico.
Is it because he has the hat?
Yes, he also only speaks in French, which I Google translated.
Oh, of course.
And no, I don't know how to say any of that.
That's evil
That
horse.
is no, she's a Draphox.
That's evil
This
fox.
is the evil Draphox. You can tell because she had a skull bone on the left side of her face. You could see her skull bone from the left side of her face, almost as if she was injured recently. That doesn't look recently injured. That looks as healed as it could get. This I thought was so good when I was a kid. I was like, this is my best work ever. This is my magnum opus. Yeah, this was my wallpaper for like a year.
Because you thought it was that good.
Yeah. This is where Tyran and Corey get back together. And I thought this was really good too. This was like my wallpaper for like 3 different people. Like my phone contact. I like did the gradient right here. I was really proud of that. Overall, would you say I improved?
Slightly.
Slightly.
Like, you got your moments. Now, you, as an author, you have definitely improved.
See, my problem is I still think, oh my god, my writing is still this bad. Because in my head, that's like, oh,
Well, for our
I-
next episode, we should read like a modern
A modern
story
story.
written by you, where we have ice cream.
Should we have ice cream?
Yes.
This is the book. They're all so weirdly formatted. They're also weirdly formatted.
This one's got a lot of words.
Yeah, I thought it had pictures, but no. The last one does. The last one has more pictures.
This is the blood edition.
This is the blood edition.
Whoa. Fucking contact your doctor before you read this, because you might fucking die. Whoa. What the fuck?
This is a...
Did you draw this?
Yes. This is a woman telling her grandchildren about the war. And I had to throw in a little bit of JW propaganda
Just
in
a
here.
little bit.
Where like she talks
Jehovah's
about
Witness
yeah,
propaganda.
only
Yes.
until God above makes things perfect again, then none of us will ever die, and our stories will keep going on for more and more to read, and we'll be So that was my little propaganda.
Had to just throw that in real quick, you know.
So I had to just throw that in there. I thought that was like the best thing I ever drew.
Were you even allowed to depict
No,
wyverns?
no, they got mad at me. Well, not they. One person got mad at me for drawing dragons.
I would have
It
told on
was
you.
Chris's mom.
Of course.
Last kiss. Love kills. I can't read. So yeah, in this one, Jason and Amy start like dancing at a nightclub together. I was trying to make this character. This is Mystic as a human. So for the final chapter, Mystic becomes a human, and I pictured him as Joshua Jackson.
Looks just like him.
Look at the hand.
Look at the
Look
face.
at the hand.
And the arms and shit. And the whole everything.
And I was like, this is so cool. What's interesting is I could not draw humans for shit, but the horse isn't too bad.
Horse ain't too bad.
Like in comparison to the eye thing, is not terrible. Like it's terrible, but it's not terrible, you know? Can you not be doing what you're doing, Shem? I don't know what's going on here. I think that's Yasmin. I think that's the girl who was like 5 in the last book. I don't know. Pretty sure that's the case. Is he scrumptious?
Mm-hmm.
Is he a scrumptious boy? Oh, that's my like Mulan imitation. I thought that was so cool. I was like, it's a sword. It's a sword, and she's like half her face. That's how you know she means business. Put him down. He doesn't like that. Tells you no. That's
Whoa, that's pretty edgy.
I didn't have a scanner, so I had to take these pictures with my Palm Pixie. This is, I think he was like a vampire without hands.
Vampire.
And eyes. He also didn't have any eyes. He had hair where his hands were supposed to be, and he had hair where his eyes were supposed to be. And yeah, his name was Lex. I think he was a vampire. I wasn't allowed to like write about vampires, so they were always like, oh, blank page. So they were always like,
what's this?
not vampire. I don't know. That's the blood horse.
The blood horse?
Yeah, she can become a blood horse. That's all I remember about this character. Is the blood horse. They were like different elements, and like.
Oh yeah, you know my favorite element, blood.
They all like had themes. I don't know what Mystics was, but there was a blood horse and there was a water horse,
You
and
think the
this
mic
is-
picking up Domino going ham on her toy.
maybe. Oh, I'm so sorry. So this was a random scene in which this woman wakes up on an alien planet after being experimented on by this mad scientist who had nothing to do with the story. And she meets this horse bird
Dragon.
alien dragon thing. and she becomes friends with it, and it like takes her away, I think. You got to see the edgiest picture in this book, though. It's really good. The Toy Man, yeah, he took apart children and like put them back together with like knives and stuff. See,
Oh my god.
this is why I made the Kelsey edition, because this was too scary for her. She's holding a dead cat, and she has a knife in her mouth. And this is all blood. I think that's supposed to be just a regular hand, but yeah, these are some of the children that were like killed by the Toy Man. This started off as a fantasy, a children's book.
Yeah, you really got edgy all of a sudden.
Yeah. This was me and entering my teenhood. It was the 4 young souls. I only counted 3 there.
The cat.
The cat was dead.
We have an alive cat.
Yeah, we do. He's a good baby. Was that the last picture that I did? No. We've got Joshua Jackson Mystic crying because I think that's his wife. And they're like breaking up or something. I forget. This is the guy with no hands again. The hair hands. I thought this was so cool. I was like, oh my god, it's going to be a 2-pager. And guys.
So edgy. I know, right, Shem?
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
What?
This wolf and this one are not too bad. Look at these ones. Look at these.
I'm
Just
looking.
these. Ignore
My peepers
the
are on.
crinkled neck. Look at just the faces. These aren't too bad. Just the faces. Don't look at the rest. Not terrible. Not terrible. I don't know we would know if you were pregnant, Sally. Abneys are born as vicious monsters, and they're born. Mystic paused as Celeste suddenly went into terrible pain. She fell and laid on her back as something began bulging from her womb. This got really weird.
I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, I am too. The end, question mark.
Dun, dun, dun.
What the fuck is going on here? What is this?
Bro,
None of this came up in the book.
That's a mystic space elephant?
It's a 2-trunked elephant covered in crystals and eyeballs and...
And a fucking chupacabra.
I don't know what is going on here. I'll tell you what this is. I was playing Spore at the time, and I just decided that my random-ass animals would be really, really cool in my fantasy series about horses.
You were correct.
Dreams only come true if you believe in broken ones.
Wow.
Mystic says mysteriously as he fades out into the darkness. I thought that was so edgy and like...
Sounds edgy. So you succeeded.
Anyway, so did you enjoy...
Yes, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
This is one of the best book series. Tell your grandparents. Wait for the movie. We're already in talks with Netflix.
This is the story I harassed a bunch of movie studios about when I was a kid, by the way.
Oh,
that
yeah.
I have many, many emails still left over of me harassing random directors. And them being like, how did you get my email?
Please never contact me again.
But yeah, there was one guy who was actually going back and forth with me for a while, and bless his heart, he was being way too nice to me and understanding. He was like, oh, you're some kid who, has big dreams. You're not there yet, but I think if you, you keep writing, keep at it, I think that you could have something great. We're going to make him proud.
Who was that director?
I don't know. He wasn't a director. He was a videographer. And I randomly found him. He was like worked on a few shows or movies or whatever. And, or an editor. I don't know what he was, but I got his number, or I got his email, and I started harassing him. And it's literally just like pages and pages of me not being able to take a point because I was 12 and big-headed, and I thought that I could change the world. And him just being so understanding and patient with me.
You might have been autistic as well.
Yeah. And maybe he was that kid one day. one time ago.
Long time ago.
Long time ago. Maybe he used to be that kid. So anyway, we got an hour.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly, it's all bangers.
I know it's shit. You can be honest.
It's just a story we're working with. It's a doozy of autism.
Oh, it's very.
Oh,
It's something.
pure Tylenol induced autism.
You wanna close out?
How do we close out?
I don't know.
Let's close out with a joke. Why did the egg smile at the other egg? Because he just got laid.
Wow.